Hello, this is Mr. Byer. I'm on a field trip today, so here are your new notes for lesson 45. Unfortunately, they're not too complex. This is the fourth declension. Sounds harder than it is. You can brag about learning it when your parents ask you what you're doing at school, so you're learning the fourth declension. All right, how do you recognize a fourth declension noun? Fourth declension nouns, let's go a little bit, are going to have the same US ending in the nominative singular that you're used to from second declension, but the endings from then on are different. They go us, oos, us, oos, with a long mark over the U. Let's see if we can find a long marked U. We can. Us, oos. If the first two forms of a noun are us, oos, they are fourth declension. All fourth declension nouns are masculine, except for domus and manus, house and hand. The other exception in the fourth declension is the word cornu, horn, which is neuter and has different endings as well. So here are your fourth declension endings. They will seem new and different because they are new and different. You will know them by the time you walk out of class, hopefully. Us, oos, as mentioned above. And yes, I do grade that long mark because it makes it easy for you to tell the difference between the nominative and genitive. Us, oos, ooey, and I should have you guess this one. Ablative singular, let's see. In the first declension, it's an A. In the second declension, o. Third declension, is-e-m-e. What do you think this will be? Well, it's probably going to be a vowel by itself. And looking at the ones above it, us, oos, ooey, oo, I notice they all have a certain vowel and long mark U. So we have us, oos, ooey, oo. The plural is oos. Same as the genitive singular. This is a fun one. Just like vacuum in English. And here's your old friend Ibis. I told you you'd love it. It's still there. Ibis, and can you predict this one? 5 seconds to predict it. What will it probably be? Lo and behold, oos. So, us, oos, ooey, oo, oos, ibis, oos, ibis. Let's say them all together on 3. Ready? We'll do just the singular. I'll say them first one more time, and then you will all say them, and I'll be listening closely. So make sure you do a good job. On 3, just me. 1, 2, 3. Us, oos, ooey, oo. All right. On 3, everyone together. 1, 2, 3, and us, oos, ooey, oo. Second time. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Us, oos, ooey, oo. And third time. 1, 2, 3. Us, oos, ooey, oo. And the plural, just me, first time. Ready? Oos, ibis, oos, ibis. And let's try the plural. 1, 2, 3. Oos, ibis, oos, ibis. And a second time. 1, 2, 3. Oos, ibis, oos, ibis. Third time. 1, 2, 3. Oos, ibis, oos, ibis. All right, all 10. Everyone together now. 1, 2, 3. Us, oos, ooey, oo, oos, ibis, oos, ibis. All right, that was very fast. Let's write out a noun. See which one's stuck in your head. We'll take the word house, which is domus, and see how many you remember. And then glance up when you think you're done. So, it's domus, domus, domui, domum, domu, domus, domuum, domibus, domus, domibus. And now the fourth declension neuter. There's only one word that does this. It is horn, hornu. Let me steal a long mark U from over here. Alright, hornu. The only word that does this, well, the only one we know that does this, just about the only one that does it at all. Cornu, cornus, and then, for no particular reason, but just because it can. Cornu, cornu, cornu. Cornua. Cornu, what should this be? Genitive plural. Cornuum. Here's your friend, cornibus. Cornibus, down here. And what does this have to be? 5, 4, it's neuter, so 3, 2, 1, it's cornua. Cornu, cornus, cornu, 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 cornua, cornuum, cornibus, cornua, cornibus. The only word that does that you know. Try one more word to see if this made sense. Impetus. Any attack. Giving us the word impetus. And we can go over that one tomorrow. You can do it for homework if you haven't finished it yet. Let's look at the back to make sure this back makes sense before I run out of recording time. Friendly army. Army is exercitus. And friendly is amicus. Exercitus is masculine because it's fourth. So that's the first form. Genitive would be exercitus. Oops. Amici. Dative would be exercitui. Amico. Each follows its own declension pattern. And you can fill in the rest later. Strong hand, just to make sure this made sense. Hand is manus. Strong, let's see, we could use fortis, or we could use walida. Why walida? Because manus and domus are the two fourth declensions that are not masculine, they are feminine. And the rest of this sheet is just some endings practice and a little challenge on the bottom. That's the fourth declension. Trying to think if I've forgotten anything. Oh, of course, tomorrow we'll have an endings quiz. Asu, sui, amu, usua, mibis, sibis. But don't forget you should also know the neuter endings, which are a little different. All right, we'll have one of those 20-point quizzes that I hope everyone gets 20 out of 20 on. All right, hope the class goes well without me. Volete omnes.